Hey guys, it's me. I want to make a quick little poke cake, cinnamon bun poke cake. It tastes like a cinnamon roll, but we didn't do all of that work. I got lots to do on my farm. It's the weekend. And y'all know we like to do stuff on the weekend because weekend calories don't count, right? I know, somebody told me that, I'm sticking to it. We're going to start with the box cake mix. And I use just my electric hand mixer if I can just dump and mix, okay? If it's a homemade cake, with my stand mixer out, mixing so I can add one egg at a time and dry ingredients and liquid ingredients while it's mixing. So that's just my rule of thumb, as they say, because some of y'all say, why do I use some one time or why do I do one another time? And y'all, I don't want to throw this box away because I bought it for this recipe, and this is how I get so down a rabbit hole. Right here on the back, it's got cannoli cupcakes, and they're using icing, and they're putting ricotta cheese in it and almond extract, and they put heavy cream in this. And oh my gracious. And they topped it with pistachios. We must make these little cannoli cupcakes, so I can't throw that away, okay? But we're going to make a white cake mix, whatever kind you like to use, according to the package instructions, except because of water. No. Y'all know I always add milk or chocolate milk. That's half a cup, I believe. But you know, I'll put the recipe under the title on Facebook and on YouTube. I will put it in the description box. 3 eggs. Any kind of flavor other than water I put in there. But if all you have is water, do it. It's going to be just fine. That's the instructions, right? And this is a half a cup of oil. And I'm using coconut oil, but you can use canola oil, vegetable oil. I read that coconut is less processed and a little better for us, or less bad for us, all that. So anyway, all right, here we go. Just mix it up on medium for a couple minutes. It's turned off cool here this weekend in Louisiana, which is amazing this time of year. It's sort of giving us that little window of hope for the fall. Thank you, Lord, for today. It's rained the last couple of days, and we've been in a drought and a burn ban, and so we're very thankful for this rain. I cannot be more thankful for this rain. I cannot, and it's made the grass just explode back on the pastures. We were feeding hay, so you don't want to be dipping into your winter hay already, right? I know, but do what you got to do. So anyway, we're very thankful for it, but it made it a little cool too, and I'm loving that. So I've got the kitchen window open, and all is good. Yes, it is. Raise it up a little bit and spin off that excess, and then I start spinning it off on Amy. But oh well, it's part of being in the kitchen, isn't it? And I do have my Pampered Chef pan. I like this 9 by 13 because it's thick, and so it lets your cake not, or doesn't let your cake get too toasty on the edges. So I like it. I've already buttered it. And anything Pampered Chef, if you want it, I'll put my link to my page and y'all can order it. But if you don't, you just use whatever 9 by 13 you have, and it will be wonderful. Now, I would not use this if I was giving it away. Y'all know I'll use those disposable pans. And of course, you'll just need to watch it a little closer, maybe cook it a little lower, okay? Because our oven is on 350, preheating as we speak. Try not to drop this bowl. And talk to y'all, my hands are still buttery from buttering that cake pan. And if y'all excuse me, I know I take a little longer, but a lot of y'all appreciate that we're not wasting anything, right? Yes. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Now I'm just going to spread this out. And this little cake, according to the package instructions, is going to cook about 34 to 38 minutes, okay? Not 35, not 39 or 40, but 34 to 38 minutes is what it says. So that is pretty detailed for us, isn't it? Okay. And if y'all wanted to use one of those cake mixes that's larger than a 15 ouncer, I'm sure it would be good too. Okay, y'all, I'll see y'all in just a second. I am literally using just a wooden spoon, and I'm poking holes for our poke cake just that easily. I'm going to move this out of the way a little bit and show y'all what we're about to pour in our poke. We've got 1 stick or half a cup of melted butter. I'm going to do 1/2 cup of brown sugar. I use dark brown every time. I've got a generous teaspoon of cinnamon going in there. I'm going to do a teaspoon of vanilla. Like that. These are some good flavors, aren't they? Kind of fall flavors. And y'all, I love this new product I found in the stores. Let me raise y'all up. You know, usually you've got just the can, and if you don't use it all, well, you can put it in a jar and put it in your coffee, which is delicious. But I love this new little product. It's in a little bag, and you can use what you want. So anyway, I just wanted to share that with y'all. It just tickled me. I'm easily tickled, right? I know. But anyway, let me get y'all back straight here. Yeah, sure. Okay, so we're going to do 1/2 cup of it as well. And you can pour it right out of the baggie, which I love. And I know this is a dry measurer that I'm putting this 1/2 cup in, but this isn't like this isn't brain surgery, is it? I know, it's just a little poke cake, so it's going to be okay. All right. Going in here. And our cake is still a bit warm right now. Doesn't that look nice and comforting? I think so too. Is it comforting you? I hope so. Okay, y'all. I'm going to get this in front of us. Here we are. And we simply pour all over our cake. And we're not even finished, and this is just delicious already, isn't it? It sure is. And we get it in each and every little nook and cranny and hole on our poke cake. Yes, we do. Just because the weather cooled off a little bit, just maybe want to make something a little more less tropical and more sweater-like, right? You could do this anytime during the fall. Yum. All right, we're not finished, y'all. We're got to do our cream cheese icing or frosting, however you want to say it. Y'all, just to taste this. Tastes just like a cinnamon bun. It's so good. You've got to make this. Okay, y'all, this is our frosting, and it's just as good as the rest of the cake. Yes, it is. We're going to start with a softened block of cream cheese, 8 ounces, and it never wants to come open easy for me when I get on here with y'all. It's just being ornery, right? There we go. Going in there. There we are. We've got 1/2 of a stick of butter melted, which is 1/4 cup. We're going to do another teaspoon of vanilla. This is a cinnamon bun poke cake after all, or a 1/2 teaspoon, whatever you want to do, guys. And y'all, that lovely little thing we found in the store, yes, we're going to do 1 tablespoon of it. This is what makes it taste so Cinnabon-y to me, is this. I know it. When I was a kid, I used to think that when I grew up, I was going to eat a whole can of that. Can you imagine? Probably be sick for a month, right? I know. Okay, y'all. And first, I'm going to mix this really quickly. Just kind of get it mixed around. And we're going to start adding 2 1/2 cups of powdered sugar. I'll add maybe a little at a time. Maybe we won't make too much of a mess, but that's okay. Well, God gave us water and soap, right? Clean it up. I don't mind cleaning up in the kitchen. No, I don't. Part of cooking in it. All right, I'm going to turn it up. Here's my electric mixer. For tonight, we're just going to spin the bowl. You got it. I believe you got it. Get our cake back in our view. Now it has totally cooled. Like, you know, I can put my hand on it. So we are good here. Yes, we are. Get some of the stuff cleaned up so I look cleaner, right? I know I got stuff all in y'all's view. So sorry. So sorry. Y'all see what I'm watching the whole time. Okay. And we put this on. Evenly as well. It's a quiet evening here at the house. One of the grandboys showed up to ride four-wheelers, but he's outside and John is cutting hay. Yes, he is. Yum. Do you know something I think would be good, depending on if you like pecans on your cinnamon roll or not, but you could sprinkle some pecans on top. We got to cut into this thing. Y'all don't go anywhere. Okay, y'all, here we are. I'm going to hurry fast because it's getting dark outside and I got to go close up the chickens. John is cutting hay today. We've got like a small window between rains, okay, that's supposed to be coming back in, and we ain't complaining either, but so he's got to get that hay cut, so he's staying out till dark. Oh, I do wish I could give y'all a bite right now. Exactly like a cinnamon roll or a cinnamon bun. Exactly like it. Oh my goodness, y'all. I'm not gonna take another bite, but I want y'all to love on yourself. Y'all gonna make this real quick for yourself, okay? And share it with a friend. But what I was saying, I gotta get outside because we've got a whole family of raccoons that's trying to get in the chicken coop. They're literally like pulling stuff through the chicken wire at night. And the other night, I didn't get out there in time. John and I went out there, and Rhett, that's my old rooster. I'm thinking about him because he was killed by a raccoon. But Elvis, the one that y'all love so much, like I do, he was up on the back porch here, sitting. And I was like, Elvis, what are you doing? Why didn't you go in the coop, you know? So we went down there, and all of Elvis's tail feathers were right in the doorway of the coop. So he had been protecting it. And I guess at some point he said, I'm out. And he left. And the raccoon had gone in there and eaten all the eggs. And thank goodness there were some eggs and I hadn't pulled those yet. So the chickens he left alone. But Red, the only reason he survived that is these are little teenager-sized raccoons, okay? If it had been a big one, it would have gotten him. And did I say Red again? Elvis. It makes me think of Rat because I cried for 3 days over him because he protected his girls and lost his life to the raccoon. So I'm sorry, but I got to get out there and protect Elvis, guys. So I love y'all. Make this cake. Comfort yourself or a friend. And I got to go take care of Elvis. Bye-bye.